Have you ever wondered how tiny changes can lead to a huge impact in your life? What if a simple habit could transform your daily routine and mindset? Imagine waking up every morning, feeling refreshed and ready to face the day, all because of a small change you made yesterday. In our busy lives, it's easy to overlook the power of small habits. Many people think they need to make drastic changes to see real results. But what if the secret to happiness and success lies in the little things? The truth is, small habits can create a ripple effect, bringing positivity and growth into your life. Take a moment to think about your daily routine. Do you start your day with gratitude? Just pausing for a few seconds each morning to appreciate the little things can change your perspective. When you practice mindfulness, even in small ways, you open the door to transformation. Welcome to Wisdom Woven. Here, we explore how ancient wisdom, especially from Buddhism, teaches us the importance of small habits. We promise to share valuable insights and transformative advice that can enhance your life. There are so many views on this channel, but only 0.2% subscribe. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more content that inspires and motivates. In this video, we'll dive deep into how these small habits, rooted in Buddhist philosophy, can lead to big changes. Let's embark on this journey together and discover the power of tiny shifts in our daily lives. Mindful morning rituals for a productive day. As the sun rises, a new day begins. How do you greet this fresh start? The way you begin your morning can set the tone for the rest of the day. Mindful morning rituals can transform your daily experience, bringing clarity and peace. Imagine waking up and taking a deep breath, feeling the air fill your lungs. This simple act can ground you in the present moment. Instead of jumping out of bed to check your phone or rush through your routine, pause. Spend a few minutes in silence, allowing yourself to wake up fully. This practice, though small, creates a calm foundation for the day ahead. Next, consider incorporating gratitude into your morning. Before you even get out of bed, think of 3 things you are thankful for. They can be as simple as the warmth of your blanket or the sound of birds outside. This habit shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering a positive mindset that can carry through your day. Once you're up, try to embrace mindfulness in your movements. As you brush your teeth or take a shower, pay attention to each action. Feel the toothbrush against your teeth or the water cascading over your skin. This practice of being present transforms routine tasks into moments of joy and appreciation. Another powerful morning ritual is mindful breathing. Set aside just 5 minutes to sit quietly and focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold it for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. With each breath, visualize letting go of any stress or worries. This simple exercise clears your mind, helping you feel centered and ready to face whatever comes your way. As you prepare for the day, consider setting a positive intention. What do you want to focus on today? It could be patience, kindness, or simply enjoying each moment. Write this intention down or say it aloud. By consciously choosing how you want to navigate your day, you empower yourself to act in alignment with your values. Mindful eating can also be a part of your morning ritual. Instead of rushing through breakfast, take the time to savor each bite. Whether it's a warm bowl of oatmeal or a fresh piece of fruit, focus on the flavors and textures. Eating mindfully not only nourishes your body, but also enhances your overall experience. If you have a few extra moments, consider incorporating movement into your morning. A short walk, gentle yoga, or stretching can awaken your body and mind. Pay attention to how your body feels as you move. This awareness helps you connect with your physical self and promotes a sense of well-being. Next, consider reducing distractions. Many people start their day by scrolling through social media or checking emails. Instead, try to keep your mornings free from screens for at least the first hour. This allows you to focus on yourself and your intentions, rather than being pulled into the chaos of the outside world. As you move through your morning, remind yourself that it's okay to take your time. Rushing often leads to stress and a sense of overwhelm. By adopting a slower pace, you can appreciate the small moments that often go unnoticed. This mindful approach can lead to a more fulfilling and productive day. Incorporating small habits into your morning routine doesn't require a complete overhaul. Start with 1 or 2 rituals that resonate with you. Gradually build on these practices as they become part of your daily life. Consistency is key. Even small efforts can lead to significant changes over time. Remember, the essence of Buddhism emphasizes being present and aware. Your mornings can reflect this philosophy. By embracing mindful rituals, you cultivate a deeper connection to yourself and your surroundings. In summary, mindful morning rituals lay the foundation for a successful day. From practicing gratitude and mindful breathing to reducing distractions, these small habits can transform your experience. As you begin each day, cherish these moments of stillness and intention. You hold the power to shape your life, one mindful morning at a time. Cultivating compassionate communication. In a world where everyone is busy, communication can sometimes feel rushed or misunderstood. But what if we took a moment to approach our conversations with kindness and compassion? Cultivating compassionate communication is not just about speaking. It's about truly connecting with others. Imagine a simple interaction. You're at a coffee shop, and the barista hands you your drink. Instead of just saying thank you, what if you paused, looked them in the eye, and offered a genuine compliment? This small gesture can brighten someone's day and create a deeper connection. Compassionate communication starts with being present and mindful in every exchange. When we communicate with compassion, we are not just sharing words. We are sharing our hearts. This means listening actively, without interrupting or thinking about what we want to say next. When someone speaks, truly listen. Pay attention to their feelings and emotions. This helps create an environment of trust and understanding. Buddhism teaches us the value of loving kindness, or metta. This principle encourages us to wish for the happiness and well-being of others. When we apply this to our communication, we become more empathetic. We start to see conversations as opportunities to spread kindness rather than just a way to exchange information. Practicing compassionate communication also means being aware of our words. Words have power. They can uplift or hurt. Before speaking, we can ask ourselves, is what I'm about to say kind? Is it necessary? Is it true? This simple practice can transform our interactions and help us choose words that nurture rather than damage. Conflict is a natural part of life, but how we handle disagreements can make all the difference. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, we can approach conflicts with compassion. This doesn't mean we avoid addressing issues. Instead, we can express our feelings calmly and respectfully. By doing this, we create a safe space for open dialogue. Consider a time when you felt misunderstood. How did it make you feel? Now, think about how you could have communicated differently. Compassionate communication allows us to express ourselves honestly while also considering the feelings of others. It's about finding common ground and understanding different perspectives. In our everyday lives, we can practice compassionate communication in various settings. Whether at home, work, or in social situations, each conversation is an opportunity to spread kindness. It might be as simple as asking someone how their day was and really listening to the answer. Another way to cultivate compassionate communication is through nonverbal cues. A smile, a nod, or even eye contact can show that you care. These gestures can convey warmth and understanding, making the other person feel valued and respected. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of community and relationships. When we communicate with compassion, we strengthen our connections with others. We create a sense of belonging and support. This sense of community is essential for our well-being and happiness. As we practice compassionate communication, we also grow in self-awareness. We start to recognize our own emotions and reactions. This awareness helps us respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. It's a journey of personal growth that leads to healthier relationships. One effective practice is to set intentions before conversations. Take a moment to breathe and reflect on what you hope to achieve. Do you want to resolve a conflict? Do you want to strengthen a relationship? By setting intentions, we align our words and actions with our values. Mindfulness plays a significant role in compassionate communication. By being present in the moment, we can fully engage with the person we're speaking to. This means putting away distractions, like phones or worries about the future, and focusing on the conversation at hand. The beauty of compassionate communication is that it's a skill that can be developed over time. Just like any habit, the more we practice, the better we become. We can start small by focusing on one interaction each day. As we grow in this practice, we'll notice positive changes in our relationships and in ourselves. In summary, cultivating compassionate communication is about more than just talking. It's about creating meaningful connections through kindness and understanding. By practicing active listening, choosing our words carefully, and approaching conflicts with empathy, we can transform our interactions. Let's remember the words of the Buddha. If you want to be happy, practice compassion. In our journey towards compassionate communication, we can build a more harmonious world, one conversation at a time. Building emotional resilience through meditation. Emotional resilience is like a sturdy tree standing tall in a storm. Just as a tree bends but doesn't break, we too can learn to withstand life's challenges through meditation. In this part, we'll explore how meditation can strengthen our emotional well-being and help us navigate tough times with grace. Meditation isn't just about sitting in silence. It's a practice that nurtures our minds and hearts. Imagine starting your day with just a few minutes of quiet reflection. This simple act allows you to connect with your inner self and set a positive tone for the day ahead. As you sit comfortably, focus on your breath. Feel the air entering your lungs and then gently leaving. This awareness helps ground you in the present moment. When difficult emotions arise, meditation offers a safe space to observe them without judgment. Picture a cloud passing through the sky. Just as the cloud comes and goes, so too do our feelings. Instead of reacting impulsively, meditation teaches us to pause and reflect. This pause is powerful. It allows us to respond thoughtfully rather than react out of anger or fear. Consider a time when you felt overwhelmed by stress. How did you react? Often, we let stress take over, leading to frustration or anxiety. But with regular meditation practice, we learn to recognize stress as just a passing wave. By embracing this mindset, we can surf those waves instead of drowning in them. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence is vital. Everything in life, including our emotions, is temporary. When we meditate, we become more aware of this truth. Understanding that emotions come and go can provide comfort. It reminds us that no matter how intense a feeling may be, it will eventually fade. Another aspect of meditation is compassion. When we meditate, we cultivate compassion for ourselves and others. This practice helps us approach our emotions with kindness. Instead of criticizing ourselves for feeling a certain way, we learn to accept our feelings without harsh judgment. This acceptance is the first step toward healing. As we become more compassionate, we also build empathy. Imagine sitting in a room with a friend who is upset. With your newfound emotional resilience, you can listen without trying to fix them. You can simply be there, offering a comforting presence. This ability to empathize not only strengthens your relationships, but also enhances your own emotional stability. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful tool for developing emotional resilience. By focusing on the present moment, we can let go of worries about the past or future. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to savor each moment, no matter how small. This practice helps us appreciate life's little joys, which can boost our emotional health. As we continue to practice meditation, we may also notice changes in how we react to life's challenges. When faced with a difficult situation, we might feel a sense of calm instead of panic. This shift happens because meditation trains our minds to approach challenges with clarity and focus. Imagine facing a stressful situation at work. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself that you have the tools to handle it. This newfound confidence is a direct result of your meditation practice. It's essential to create a meditation routine that fits your lifestyle. You don't need to meditate for hours. Even a few minutes a day can make a difference. Start with short sessions and gradually increase the time as you become more comfortable. Consistency is key. Just like watering a plant regularly helps it grow, consistent meditation nurtures your emotional resilience. Don't worry if your mind wanders during meditation. This is entirely normal. When thoughts come up, gently guide your focus back to your breath. This practice of returning to your breath builds mental strength over time. It teaches you to let go of distractions and cultivate a sense of peace. Incorporating meditation into your daily life can be simple. You can meditate first thing in the morning, during your lunch break, or even before bed. Find a quiet space where you feel comfortable. Use guided meditations or apps if you need support. The goal is to make meditation a regular part of your routine. As you build this habit, you may start to notice how it positively affects your daily interactions. You might find yourself more patient with loved ones or less reactive in challenging situations. This transformation is a testament to the power of meditation in building emotional resilience. In the face of adversity, remember the wise words of the Buddha. Just as a snake sheds its skin, we too can shed our fears and anxieties. Each time you meditate, you are shedding old patterns and creating space for growth. Building emotional resilience through meditation is a journey. It requires patience and practice, but the rewards are profound. As you continue to cultivate this habit, you will find yourself more equipped to handle life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. So, as you move forward, embrace the practice of meditation. Allow it to guide you toward a more resilient, balanced, and fulfilling life. Remember, every small effort counts. Each moment you dedicate to meditation adds to your emotional strength, making you more capable of facing whatever life brings your way. The practice of gratitude, a daily habit. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can transform our lives. It's not just a fleeting feeling. It's a habit we can develop every day. Imagine waking up in the morning and taking a moment to appreciate what you have. This simple act can set a positive tone for your entire day. In Buddhism, gratitude is deeply valued. It helps us shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. When we practice gratitude, we cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. This shift in perspective can lead to greater happiness and contentment. Think about your day. How often do you pause to recognize the good things around you? Perhaps it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, a kind word from a friend, or a delicious meal. These small moments, when acknowledged, can fill your heart with joy. To start your gratitude practice, consider keeping a gratitude journal. Every evening, write down 3 things you are grateful for. They can be big or small, from a beautiful sunset to a supportive family member. Over time, this simple habit will help you notice the positives in your life more often. Another effective way to practice gratitude is through mindful reflection. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly and think about the people and experiences that enrich your life. This can be done while meditating or during a peaceful moment. Reflecting on your blessings can help you cultivate a deeper appreciation for your life. When we express gratitude to others, we strengthen our relationships. A simple thank you can brighten someone's day. Whether it's a family member, friend, or colleague, expressing appreciation creates a positive environment. It encourages kindness and strengthens bonds. Buddhism teaches us that the act of giving thanks is a way to acknowledge our interconnectedness. We are all part of a larger community, and our gratitude contributes to the well-being of others. When we appreciate the efforts of those around us, we promote harmony and compassion. Practicing gratitude can also improve our mental health. Studies show that individuals who regularly express gratitude experience lower levels of stress and anxiety. It allows us to shift our focus from negative thoughts to positive experiences. This mental shift can lead to a more balanced and peaceful mindset. In challenging times, gratitude can serve as a powerful tool for resilience. When facing difficulties, reminding ourselves of what we are grateful for can help us cope. It allows us to find light even in the darkest moments. This perspective can inspire hope and encourage us to move forward. Gratitude doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be found in the simplest moments. Take a moment to appreciate your morning coffee or the sound of laughter with friends. These small moments, when recognized, can bring joy to our daily lives. To deepen your gratitude practice, try sharing your feelings with others. Tell someone why you appreciate them. This not only strengthens your connection, but also inspires them to express gratitude in their own lives. It creates a cycle of positivity that can ripple through your community. You can also incorporate gratitude into your meditation practice. As you sit in silence, focus on the things you are grateful for. Visualize each blessing and allow the feeling of gratitude to fill your heart. This can deepen your sense of peace and connection. As you make gratitude a daily habit, you will notice a shift in your perspective. Life will start to feel more abundant. You will find joy in everyday moments and appreciate the beauty around you. This transformation can lead to a greater sense of fulfillment and happiness. In summary, the practice of gratitude is a simple yet powerful habit. It allows us to cultivate a positive mindset, strengthen relationships, and enhance our overall well-being. By recognizing and appreciating the good in our lives, we can transform our outlook and find joy in every moment. Start small and be consistent. Over time, gratitude will become a natural part of your life. You'll begin to see the world through a lens of appreciation, and this shift will positively impact every aspect of your existence. Embrace this practice and watch how it unfolds in your daily life, creating a mindful evening routine for restful sleep. As the day winds down, the hustle and bustle of life begins to fade. This is the perfect time to create a mindful evening routine. Just like how a gentle breeze calms the leaves, a peaceful evening can soothe the mind and body. But how do we create this calming atmosphere? First, consider the power of rituals. Rituals help signal to our minds that it's time to transition from the day's activities to a restful state. This can be as simple as dimming the lights or lighting a candle. These small actions can shift your mood and create a serene environment. It's about creating a space where you feel safe and relaxed. Next, think about how you spend the last hour before bed. Do you scroll through your phone? Or do you take time to unwind? Research shows that screens can interfere with sleep. Instead, try reading a book or journaling. These activities can help quiet the mind and prepare you for a good night's sleep. Gratitude is another important part of a mindful evening routine. Before you close your eyes, take a moment to reflect on your day. What went well? What are you thankful for? Focusing on positive moments can shift your thoughts away from stress and anxiety, making it easier to drift off to sleep. Breathing exercises can also play a significant role. Deep, intentional breaths help calm the nervous system. You might try inhaling deeply through your nose, holding for a moment, and then slowly exhaling through your mouth. This practice can create a sense of peace, helping your mind and body relax. Another effective technique is to practice mindfulness meditation. Even a few minutes of sitting quietly and focusing on your breath can make a difference. As you breathe, notice the sensations in your body. This practice brings awareness to the present moment, allowing worries about the past or future to fade away. You might also find it helpful to create a sleep-friendly environment. This means keeping your room dark, cool, and quiet. Consider using blackout curtains and a white noise machine if necessary. A peaceful space sets the stage for a restful night's sleep. As you prepare for bed, it's essential to let go of the day's stress. Imagine placing your worries on a shelf, telling yourself that you can pick them up tomorrow. This simple act of releasing can lighten your mind and prepare you for sleep. Think about the role of herbal tea in your evening routine. Chamomile or lavender tea can promote relaxation and soothe the mind. Sipping a warm cup can be a comforting ritual that signals your body it's time to wind down. As you lie in bed, visualize a peaceful scene. It could be a serene beach, a quiet forest, or any place where you feel safe and happy. Picture yourself there, taking in the sounds and smells. This imagery can help ease your mind into a state of relaxation. Incorporating stretches or gentle yoga into your routine can also benefit your body and mind. Simple stretches can release tension built up during the day, making it easier to relax. This practice not only prepares your body for sleep, but also calms your mind. If you keep a journal, consider writing down your thoughts and feelings from the day. This practice can help clarify your mind, making it easier to sleep. It's a safe space to express emotions, allowing you to release any burdens before resting. Listening to calming music or nature sounds can create a peaceful atmosphere in your bedroom. Sound has a profound effect on our mood. Soft, soothing sounds can help your mind transition into a restful state, making it easier to fall asleep. Remember, creating a mindful evening routine is about consistency. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Over time, your body will recognize these cues, and it will become second nature to unwind and prepare for rest. As you embrace these mindful practices, you may notice changes in your sleep quality and overall well-being. A peaceful evening routine fosters better sleep, and better sleep promotes a more positive outlook on life. Creating an evening routine rooted in mindfulness is a gift you give to yourself. It's a way to honor your body and mind, allowing you to recharge for the day ahead. In the hustle and bustle of life, this quiet time is essential. Embrace it and watch how it transforms your nights and your days. Creating a mindful evening routine for restful sleep. As the day winds down, it's important to cultivate a mindful evening routine. Just as the sun sets gently, allowing nature to rest, we too need to wind down in a way that nurtures our body and mind. An evening routine sets the tone for a peaceful night and prepares us for a fresh start the next day. Imagine this. After a long day, instead of collapsing onto the couch or scrolling through your phone, you take a moment to reflect. How did your day go? What moments brought you joy? This simple practice of reflection helps you connect with your thoughts and feelings. It can be done in just a few minutes, yet it makes a world of difference. Next, consider creating a dedicated space for your evening rituals. It could be a cozy corner with soft lighting, a comfortable chair, or even a warm spot on your bed. When you have a designated space for winding down, your mind starts to associate it with relaxation and tranquility. One key aspect of a mindful evening is to disconnect from technology. The blue light from screens can interfere with your sleep cycle. Try turning off your devices at least an hour before bedtime. Instead, engage in calming activities like reading a book, journaling, or listening to soothing music. These activities allow your mind to relax and prepare for sleep. Another powerful practice is mindful breathing. As you settle into your evening routine, take a moment to focus on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, letting your belly expand. Hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this several times. This simple act of mindful breathing calms your nervous system and prepares your body for rest. Creating a gratitude list is also a beautiful way to end the day. Before sleeping, jot down 3 things you are thankful for. They can be big or small. Maybe it was a delicious meal, a kind word from a friend, or simply the beauty of nature. Focusing on gratitude helps shift your mindset towards positivity, making it easier to drift off to sleep. Incorporating gentle movement into your evening can also be beneficial. Consider doing some light stretches or yoga. This not only releases tension from your body, but also signals to your mind that it's time to unwind. As you stretch, pay attention to how your body feels. This connection fosters mindfulness and enhances relaxation. Another effective way to wind down is through meditation. Even just a few minutes of mindfulness meditation can calm racing thoughts. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. This practice trains your mind to be present, easing anxiety and promoting restful sleep. As you prepare for bed, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day helps regulate your body's internal clock. This consistency signals to your body when it's time to wind down and when to wake up, enhancing your overall sleep quality. A warm bath or shower can also be a wonderful part of your evening routine. The warmth helps relax your muscles and signals to your body that it's time to relax. You can even add calming scents like lavender or chamomile to your bath to enhance the soothing experience. When you finally slip under the covers, create a calming environment. Dim the lights, use soft bedding, and make sure the room is cool and quiet. Consider using an eye mask or earplugs if needed. A peaceful environment contributes significantly to restful sleep. Lastly, let go of any lingering thoughts about the day. If worries creep in, acknowledge them but then gently push them aside. You can visualize placing your concerns in a box, closing it, and setting it aside for tomorrow. This act of letting go helps clear your mind, making space for restful sleep. By creating a mindful evening routine, you not only improve your sleep but also enhance your overall well-being. These small habits can transform your nightly experience into a peaceful ritual that rejuvenates your mind and body. Embrace the tranquility of the evening and let it guide you to a restful night and a bright new day ahead. Creating a mindful evening routine for restful sleep. As the day winds down, the evening is a perfect time to reflect and reset. Creating a mindful evening routine can help you transition from the busyness of the day to a peaceful night. This simple practice not only improves your sleep, but also enhances your overall well-being. Let's explore how small, mindful habits can transform your evenings. In our fast-paced lives, we often rush through the evening. We finish dinner, scroll through our phones, and then head to bed without a second thought. But what if this time could be more meaningful? By slowing down, you create space for relaxation and mindfulness. Start by setting a specific time to wind down. This could be an hour before bedtime. When you have a designated time, your mind begins to associate it with relaxation. Create a calming environment. Dim the lights, play soft music, or light a candle. This simple change signals to your body that it's time to relax. Next, consider what you do during this hour. One powerful practice is to set aside time for gratitude. Grab a journal and write down 3 things you're grateful for that day. This practice shifts your focus from what went wrong to what went right, filling your mind with positivity before sleep. You can also incorporate gentle movement. Simple stretches or yoga can release tension from your body. As you stretch, breathe deeply. Feel the air fill your lungs and imagine it carrying away the stress of the day. This helps calm both your body and mind, preparing you for restful sleep. Mindful breathing is another valuable tool. Spend a few minutes focusing on your breath. Inhale deeply through your nose, hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth. Repeat this several times. With each exhale, visualize your worries leaving your body. This practice brings peace to your mind, allowing you to let go of the day's concerns. Reading can also be a wonderful part of your evening routine. Choose a book that inspires or relaxes you, perhaps a Buddhist text or a novel. As you read, immerse yourself in the words. This can shift your mind away from screens and into a more tranquil state. Avoiding screens is crucial for a mindful evening. The blue light from devices can interfere with your sleep. Instead of scrolling through social media, focus on activities that nurture your mind and spirit. This simple habit helps your brain prepare for sleep. Consider a short meditation session. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. Find a quiet spot, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Allow thoughts to come and go without judgment. This practice trains your mind to find calmness amidst the chaos, making it easier to sleep. As you prepare for bed, create a cozy atmosphere. Use soft bedding and keep your bedroom cool and dark. Your sleeping space should feel like a sanctuary, inviting you to rest. Consider using calming scents, like lavender, to enhance relaxation. Reflect on your day. Before sleep, think about what went well and what you learned. This practice cultivates mindfulness, allowing you to process your experiences and appreciate the journey of life. If you have trouble falling asleep, try progressive muscle relaxation. Start from your toes and work your way up, tensing and then relaxing each muscle group. This technique helps release physical tension, making it easier to drift off. Another helpful habit is to set a consistent bedtime. Your body thrives on routine. By going to bed at the same time each night, you regulate your internal clock, promoting better sleep quality. Creating a mindful evening routine is a journey. You might not see changes overnight, but with patience, the benefits will unfold. Embrace the process and be kind to yourself. Remember, it's not about perfection. Some nights will be easier than others. What matters is your intention to create a peaceful transition into sleep. Incorporate these practices gradually. Start with 1 or 2 that resonate with you, and then add more over time. This approach makes the process manageable and enjoyable. As you create this routine, observe how it impacts your sleep and mood. You may find that you wake up feeling more refreshed and ready to face the day. The power of small, mindful habits can transform your evenings and enhance your life. Finally, as you drift off to sleep, carry the lessons of the day with you. Let go of any lingering stress and embrace the calmness of the night. Each evening is a chance to renew your spirit and prepare for a new day. In this journey toward mindfulness, remember that every small step counts. Each habit you incorporate into your evening routine brings you closer to a more peaceful life. Let the stillness of the night guide you to restful sleep and bright tomorrows. The habit of letting go, releasing negative thoughts. In our fast-paced lives, holding on to negative thoughts can feel like carrying a heavy backpack. Every worry, fear, and regret adds weight, making it harder to move forward. But what if you could lighten your load? The practice of letting go, a core teaching in Buddhism, shows us that we don't have to be defined by our negative thoughts. Imagine waking up each day and noticing the heaviness in your mind. It's like waking up to a cloudy sky. You might find yourself dwelling on mistakes from yesterday or worrying about what might go wrong today. But just as clouds eventually pass, so too can our negative thoughts. Letting go doesn't mean ignoring or suppressing your feelings. It means acknowledging them without letting them control you. Think of it like watching clouds float by in the sky. You recognize their presence, but you don't need to hold on to them. Instead, you can choose to focus on the clear blue sky behind them. One effective way to practice letting go is through mindfulness meditation. This involves sitting quietly, closing your eyes, and taking deep breaths. As thoughts arise, whether they're about past mistakes or future anxieties, simply notice them. Instead of engaging with these thoughts, visualize them as leaves floating down a stream. Allow them to drift away, knowing they don't have to define your present moment. Another approach is to write down your negative thoughts. Grab a piece of paper and let it all out. Write about your worries, regrets, and fears. Once you've expressed everything, take a moment to read it over. Then, consider tearing the paper into small pieces or even burning it safely. This act symbolizes releasing those thoughts and freeing yourself from their grip. Letting go is also about forgiving yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. It's part of being human. Holding on to guilt only hinders your growth. When you forgive yourself, you acknowledge your humanity and allow space for learning and improvement. Imagine how much lighter you would feel if you could let go of the burden of past errors. Another key aspect of letting go is accepting impermanence. Life is constantly changing, and so are our thoughts and feelings. When you recognize that everything is temporary, it becomes easier to release attachments. Remember that even the heaviest storms eventually pass. Embrace the idea that what troubles you now will not last forever. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can also aid in letting go. Seek out supportive friends or mentors who encourage you to focus on growth rather than dwelling on negativity. Their uplifting energy can inspire you to shift your mindset and embrace more positive thoughts. Sometimes, a physical practice can help reinforce the mental act of letting go. Consider yoga or Tai Chi, which promote the idea of fluidity and release. As you move your body, visualize letting go of negative thoughts with each breath. This connection between mind and body can be incredibly powerful. It's important to remember that letting go is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when old thoughts resurface, and that's perfectly normal. What matters is how you respond. With practice, you can train your mind to recognize these thoughts and gently guide yourself back to a place of calm and clarity. In moments of stress, take a few deep breaths and remind yourself, "I choose to let this go." This simple affirmation can serve as a powerful reminder that you have the ability to release negativity and reclaim your peace. As you work on this habit, celebrate small victories. Each time you notice a negative thought and let it pass, you're making progress. These small moments add up and create lasting change in your mindset. The practice of letting go is a gift you give yourself. By releasing negative thoughts, you open your heart and mind to new possibilities. Embrace the lightness that comes with this practice and watch how it transforms your life. In summary, letting go is not just about removing negativity. It's about making space for positivity, growth, and joy. With each step you take towards this practice, you are nurturing a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Remember, it's okay to seek support on this journey, whether through meditation, writing, or talking with loved ones. The path of letting go is one of kindness and self-discovery. Embrace it and let the clouds of negativity drift away, revealing the bright sky of your potential. Consistency over perfection. The Buddhist approach. In the journey of life, we often chase perfection. We want everything to be flawless, but this desire can lead to frustration and disappointment. In Buddhism, there's a powerful lesson about valuing consistency over perfection. Let's explore how embracing this idea can transform your life. Imagine you are learning to play an instrument. At first, you may struggle with the notes and rhythms. If you focus only on playing perfectly, you might give up after a few tries. But what if instead, you commit to practicing a little every day? Over time, you'll notice improvements. Your consistency will lead to growth, even if your initial attempts aren't perfect. Life is much like this. When you set a goal, whether it's getting fit, learning a new skill, or building better relationships, perfection can become a heavy burden. You might feel stressed and overwhelmed, thinking you need to do everything right from the start. This mindset can stop you from even trying. Buddhism teaches us that every step counts. It encourages us to focus on the process rather than the outcome. When we practice consistency, we allow ourselves to make mistakes and learn from them. Each small effort adds up, creating a strong foundation for future success. Think about a time when you tried to change a habit. Maybe you wanted to eat healthier. If you aimed for a perfect diet and slipped up, you might have felt discouraged. But if instead, you focused on making better choices most of the time, those small victories would lead to lasting change. Consistency allows for flexibility. It gives you room to grow without the pressure of being perfect. Another example is meditation. Many people believe they need to meditate for an hour daily to be effective, but even 5 minutes a day can be powerful. The key is to show up regularly, even if it's just for a short time. This consistent practice helps calm the mind and builds a strong habit over time. Let's think about nature. A river doesn't carve its path through sheer force. It flows gently, consistently, and over time. It shapes the landscape. This natural process illustrates the power of consistency. Like the river, your daily efforts, no matter how small, can create significant change in your life. In our modern world, distractions are everywhere. It's easy to lose focus and become discouraged. However, when you prioritize consistency, you can stay on track. Create a simple plan that fits your life. Set realistic goals and commit to taking small actions every day. One way to reinforce this habit is through reminders. Write down your goals and place them where you can see them. This visual cue can inspire you to take action, no matter how small. Celebrate those small wins and acknowledge your progress along the way. Embracing the idea of consistency over perfection also applies to your relationships. You don't need to be the perfect friend or partner. Instead, focus on showing up regularly, listening, and being present. These consistent actions build trust and deepen connections over time. It's important to remember that growth is not always linear. You might have days where you feel motivated and others where you struggle. This is normal. The key is to keep going, even when it's tough. Every effort, no matter how small, contributes to your overall growth. In Buddhism, there's a concept called right effort. This means putting in the necessary work to achieve your goals without becoming attached to the results. When you adopt this mindset, you free yourself from the pressure of perfection. You focus on the journey, enjoying each step along the way. As you practice consistency, you'll notice that your confidence grows. Each time you show up for yourself, you prove that you can do it. This belief in your abilities will inspire you to take on new challenges, knowing that progress comes with time and effort. Finally, be kind to yourself. The path of self-improvement is not a race. It's a journey. Allow yourself to make mistakes, learn, and grow. Consistency means that you are committed to showing up for yourself, no matter what. In summary, embracing consistency over perfection can change the way you approach your goals. It allows you to enjoy the journey, learn from your experiences, and build habits that lead to lasting change. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making progress every day. As you take small steps consistently, you'll find that the path to your dreams becomes clearer and more attainable. Developing self-discipline, the path to personal growth. Self-discipline is a powerful tool on the journey of personal growth. It's the ability to control our actions and emotions, guiding us toward our goals. Imagine standing at the edge of a river, knowing that each small decision is like a stone tossed into the water. Each stone creates ripples, and over time, those ripples shape the flow of the river. This is how self-discipline works in our lives. Every morning offers a fresh start. Picture someone waking up with a goal in mind. They set aside a few minutes to meditate or reflect on their intentions for the day. This simple practice builds self-discipline. By taking those few moments, they are training their mind to focus and prepare for whatever lies ahead. Buddhism teaches us the importance of mindfulness. When we are mindful, we become aware of our thoughts and actions. This awareness helps us make better choices. For example, instead of reaching for unhealthy snacks, someone practicing mindfulness might choose fresh fruit instead. This small shift is a step towards self-discipline, as it aligns their actions with their goals for a healthier life. Self-discipline also means being kind to ourselves. It's easy to fall into negative self-talk when we don't meet our expectations. But Buddhism reminds us that we are all human. Everyone makes mistakes. When we can forgive ourselves, we can learn and grow. This is an essential part of developing self-discipline. Think about a gardener tending to plants. Each day, they water, prune, and nurture the garden. This routine takes discipline, but the result is a beautiful landscape. Similarly, nurturing ourselves requires consistent effort. It's about showing up for ourselves, even on days when motivation feels low. Consider the practice of setting small, achievable goals. Instead of aiming for a big change overnight, break it down. If someone wants to read more, they might start with just 10 pages a day. Over time, those 10 pages add up to a book a month. This approach builds self-discipline gradually, making the journey feel manageable. Accountability is another key aspect of self-discipline. Sharing goals with a friend or family member can create a support system. When we know someone is rooting for us, it encourages us to stay on track. It's like running a race together. The shared experience makes the journey easier and more enjoyable. Buddhism also emphasizes the idea of impermanence. Nothing lasts forever, and this includes our habits. If we struggle with self-discipline one day, that's okay. It's a moment, not a lifetime. Recognizing that each day is a new opportunity can help us stay motivated. We can always start fresh, learning from past experiences without dwelling on them. Practicing self-discipline is not just about saying no to distractions. It's also about saying yes to what truly matters. When we prioritize our values and passions, we align our actions with our true selves. This alignment fuels our motivation and makes the practice of self-discipline feel less like a chore and more like a fulfilling choice. Reflect on a moment when you felt proud of yourself. Maybe you completed a challenging task or stuck to a routine. That feeling is what self-discipline brings. It's about building trust in ourselves. Each time we follow through on our commitments, we reinforce that trust. Over time, this creates a positive cycle, making it easier to stay disciplined in the future. Let's explore the role of mindfulness meditation in developing self-discipline. This practice helps us tune into our thoughts and emotions without judgment. When we sit quietly, we can observe our urges and impulses. Instead of acting on them immediately, we learn to pause. This pause is powerful. It gives us space to choose our response rather than react impulsively. For instance, during meditation, someone might feel the urge to check their phone. Instead of giving in right away, they take a moment to breathe. They might ask themselves, is this really important right now? This simple act of reflection builds self-discipline and strengthens their ability to make thoughtful decisions. As we practice self-discipline, we may encounter obstacles. Life is unpredictable, and challenges arise. It's essential to approach these obstacles with compassion and understanding. Instead of being hard on ourselves, we can ask, what can I learn from this experience? This shift in perspective turns setbacks into opportunities for growth. Consistency is key in developing self-discipline. Just as a muscle grows stronger with regular exercise, our self-discipline grows stronger with practice. Establishing a daily routine helps reinforce positive habits. Even small actions, repeated over time, create lasting change. Think of a writer who aims to complete a novel. Instead of writing for hours each day, they might commit to writing just a few sentences. This small action keeps the momentum going. Over time, those sentences accumulate into chapters and eventually a completed book. Incorporating self-discipline into our lives doesn't have to be daunting. It can be as simple as creating a morning routine. Setting aside time to stretch, meditate, or write can set a positive tone for the day. This practice helps us cultivate discipline while starting our day with intention. Embrace the journey of self-discipline with an open heart. Celebrate small victories and acknowledge the progress made. When we focus on the process rather than perfection, we create a nurturing environment for growth. As we conclude this exploration of self-discipline, remember that it's a lifelong journey. Each day presents an opportunity to practice, learn, and grow. Embrace the small steps and trust that they lead to meaningful transformation. In the words of the Buddha, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Through self-discipline, we shape our thoughts, actions, and ultimately, our lives. Reflection and renewal, reinforcing positive habits. As we journey through life, it's essential to pause and reflect on our experiences. Reflection is like looking into a still pond. It allows us to see our thoughts and actions clearly. In Buddhism, this practice of introspection helps us understand ourselves better. It's a chance to assess how our small habits have influenced our lives. Imagine sitting quietly for a moment each day. You might close your eyes and take a deep breath. With every breath, you allow your mind to settle. This is the time to think about the habits you've formed. What small changes have you made recently? Have they brought you peace and happiness? This reflection can guide you toward renewal. Renewal is about starting fresh. Just as nature goes through cycles, we too can embrace the idea of new beginnings. Maybe you've created a habit of gratitude, or perhaps you've learned to be kinder to yourself. These habits can sometimes fade as life gets busy, but with reflection, you can remind yourself of their importance. When you notice a habit slipping away, don't be hard on yourself. Instead, acknowledge it. This is part of being human. Life is full of ups and downs. The key is to gently bring your focus back to what matters. This practice of returning is a vital part of renewal. It shows resilience and commitment to personal growth. Think about how you can reinforce your positive habits. You might consider creating a journal. Each day, write down one small thing you did that made you feel good. It could be something as simple as taking a walk in nature or helping a friend. Over time, this journal will remind you of your progress and the joy that comes from small actions. Another way to reinforce habits is to share your journey with others. Connecting with friends or joining a community can provide support and encouragement. When we share our experiences, we strengthen our commitment. We inspire each other to keep going. Think of it as weaving a tapestry of shared wisdom and growth. In Buddhism, community is essential. The Sangha, or community of practitioners, plays a significant role in personal development. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals can enhance your journey. They can remind you of your goals and the habits you want to cultivate. Together, you can celebrate successes and support each other through challenges. As you reflect, also consider what habits might not serve you anymore. Letting go is a vital part of renewal. Just like trees shed their leaves in autumn, we too can release habits that weigh us down. This process can be freeing. It opens space for new habits to grow. Embrace the idea of change. Change doesn't have to be frightening. It's a natural part of life. When you allow yourself to let go, you create room for positivity. This is how renewal works. It's not just about reinforcing what's good, but also about releasing what holds you back. Set aside time regularly for this practice of reflection and renewal. It doesn't have to be long. Even a few minutes can make a difference. Perhaps at the end of each week, you can sit quietly and think about your habits. Ask yourself what worked well and what you would like to change. Remember, every step forward is a victory, no matter how small. Celebrate your successes, no matter how minor they seem. Each small habit contributes to your overall well-being. By acknowledging your progress, you reinforce the positive changes you've made. As you reinforce your habits, remind yourself that this is a lifelong journey. There's no finish line to reach. Instead, it's about enjoying the process. Every moment of reflection brings you closer to understanding yourself better. This understanding is where true growth happens. In the spirit of Buddhism, embrace mindfulness in your reflection. Be present with your thoughts and feelings. Don't rush through this process. Allow yourself to feel whatever arises. This is part of being human. It's through this awareness that real change occurs. As you continue to reflect, you may find new insights emerging. These insights can guide you to deeper levels of understanding. Perhaps you'll discover habits that align more closely with your values. This alignment will bring a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Incorporating rituals into your reflection can also enhance the experience. You might light a candle or create a peaceful space for yourself. These rituals can signal to your mind that it's time to focus inward. They can create a calming atmosphere that encourages deeper introspection. As you reinforce your positive habits, be patient with yourself. Change takes time. It's normal to have setbacks. What's important is that you keep returning to your practice. This commitment to yourself is what makes the difference. The journey of reflection and renewal is not just about habits. It's about self-discovery. As you understand yourself better, you'll find clarity in your life's purpose. This clarity can guide you in making choices that resonate with your true self. As you wrap up your reflections, take a moment to express gratitude. Thank yourself for taking the time to nurture your growth. Gratitude is a powerful practice that can shift your perspective. It helps you focus on the positive and cultivates a sense of contentment. In conclusion, reflection and renewal are vital components of reinforcing positive habits. By embracing these practices, you empower yourself to live a life aligned with your values. Remember, it's the small steps that lead to significant changes. With each reflection, you are weaving a richer tapestry of your life, one that reflects wisdom, growth, and positivity.